Good morning. Y'all hear that? That's the garbage collector. Y'all, okay. I'm delirious. This is bad. So, I'm hanging out with the love of my life, Maddie, today. So, I want to get my workout in before I go to her house. So, it is 8:30 in the morning. And you know what? This is good for me. This is good. But this also sucks so bad. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the amount of workout that I want to do today because I'm so freaking tired. But I don't know. I think I'll be able to do it. I think I'm being a little dramatic. But I don't know. I don't know how I did this last year. I don't know how I did this all of the years of my life. Wake up before this. I woke up at 8 a.m. I used to wake up at 6:45. Dog, no, couldn't be me. I don't know who that girl is. However, y'all are going to start to get really early podcast episodes. If I decide to do podcast episodes on my way to college. Because that'll be before 8 a.m. My drive up there. Because my first class starts at 8 a.m. I love life. Anyway, guys. Hi. How are we from the weekend? Did we have a good weekend? I'm really happy if you did. If you didn't, let's beat up the people that didn't. Make sure you had a good weekend. Let's beat them up. Today, we are going to be talking about things that make me a hypocrite. Because I think, really, I need called out. But so do all of you. Us as human beings are so hypocritical. And I don't necessarily know why. I just think that we have the best interest for others. Or maybe not the best interest in others. It just depends on, how we were raised and everything. Do I know this guy? Oh my god, Abigail, I just saw your dad. Anyway. First example, which literally just happened to me. I hate it when people pull out in front of me. But I always pull out in front of people. All the time. It's so bad. Okay. But here's the difference, though. I make an effort to, if I know that I'm going to be pulling out in front of somebody and they're going relatively fast, I'm going to floor it on the accelerator, and it's not going to be anybody's problem. Okay? I decided to pull out, therefore I'm going to go the speed limit, right? Well, this girl, she's actually going the speed limit, which is I guess legal, but not okay in my eyes. I don't know. I don't like people that pull out and then they take 15 seconds to go up into the speed limit. No, floor it, dog. You committed. You gotta do the crime now. You know what I mean? You did it. Oh my god. She's slowing down so much. She's scared. She's scared of the turn. Me too, girl. But I still hate you. Okay, what are some other things that I'm hypocritical about? Okay. Get this one. I hate. Oh, I could talk about this. I hate the sound of chewing. I literally hate it. If you do it to me, I will actually think about certain crimes. I will do it. I'm sorry. Okay. What are these people's problems? Everyone is going like 40. This is a 55 mile per hour range, which I usually go 70 on. So I don't know what y'all doing. Anyway, I hate chewing, but I love like ASMR. Like whenever I do this, I love listening back to that. It's so nice. I really do love it. But I hate chewing. I don't know what it is. Also, something else that goes along with this, and I feel like I should like talk about this because I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I'm a sensual person. And I'm not talking about this in the context of anything weird and gross. Like, physically, my senses heighten whenever you talk about something. So, when I think it's just insane placebo effect. But if you would say, like, if you would talk about, like, an athlete, like, breaking their something bone, or if they, like, get their knee out of socket or something, I don't know, I will feel that. I'm feeling it right now. God damn it, why did I do that? I'm, like, holding my knee, like, death gripping my knee. I hate it when people talk about it, and I can just feel it. It's just, like, a weird sense thing. Like, I don't know. I hated, we had, like, I think I talked about it before, we had a debate class where we would talk about, like, certain things about, like, you know, like, should drugs be something that should be legal or something, and we would talk about, like, stuff that's happened with, like, the body and stuff, and I'd be like, nope, I don't like it. Or in history class, we would watch, like, Saving Private Ryan, which, by the way, little tangent, who let us watch that movie when I was 16 years old? I'm sorry, but that is such a terrifying, like, real movie that I don't think anyone should watch. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to talk about this, but why would anyone want to see, like, this story? Like, I don't know, I just think it's too dark. You know what I mean? Like, why in the world would, like a guy that was in the military, for example, want to watch that? Because he's been there, and he probably has a lot of bad memories associated with being there, so why would he want to watch that? Why would we want to watch that? Because we know what happens at war, and we know the stakes already. Like, we know it's like life or death situation. We don't have to know what it's like to be there. And we don't have to watch it in class whenever multiple people are getting shot and killed and blood is being spattered everywhere. Like, I don't want to watch that. Okay? No, absolutely not. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's just a little tangent of mine. I'm just not obsessed with it. Here's another thing that's hypocritical about me. I don't know. I will be so scared. Well, okay, you know what? It's not, like, my fault, I guess. But it kind of is, because it's my brain. But, like, I get so freaked out after watching horror movies. I'm not, like, scared, or, like, I'm scared of, like, the person that's, like, the thing. But I just get, like, I don't know, like, the hair on my back, like, stands up, and I'm like, nervous, whenever I come home and stuff and I'm like trying to go to bed and all I can think about is like the scary person, you know what I mean? I'm like kind of scared of it, but like not really. It just kind of like freaks me out a little bit, which I think is common. But I can sit here and watch true crime videos all freaking day and nothing is wrong with me. I'm just good. I'm like good though. It doesn't make sense. Okay, but like the whole scary movie thing, I have really vivid dreams. Maybe I should have a podcast episode about this. I have really vivid dreams, and sometimes I get sleep paralysis. Haven't gotten it in a hot second. But I just have really, like, stuff that, like, actually could happen to me happens to me. And I have a lot of dreams where it's not sleep paralysis because I'm not awake. But I can, like, I'm, like, in my bed. And I can see exactly where I would see if I would open my eyes and wake up. And, like, I would see, like, people walk out of doors that aren't there and stuff like that. Like, just, I don't know, stuff that, like, could feasibly happen just happens in those dreams, and, like, it's terrifying. I don't know. I think those are the worst dreams because you can dream about stuff that, like, you've seen in the horror movies, and they could genuinely happen to you. You know what I mean? It's scary. I had a clown nightmare, like, a couple weeks ago. It was terrifying. It was so scary. I just have, like, a really big irrational fear of, like, looking out and seeing, like, something out of my window, like, at night, because I think that's the thing, like, if you, like, look out the window for too long, you can, like, your brain will trick you into start thinking that there's, like, something there when there's really not, like, anxiety and stuff like that. I do that, and I did that a lot as a kid, so that's, like, one of my biggest fears is, like, seeing somebody. And, I saw a clown outside my window, and I, like, had to hide underneath it just to be safe. It was scary. It was really scary. It was terrifying, to say the least. Okay. What are some other hypocritical things about me? I drive to the gym. That's hypocritical. But also, like, my gym is probably, like, 5 miles away from my house, so I think I kind of have an excuse. I ain't running nowhere. I don't run. I do not run. And I think, like, this is kind of, like, a known fact about me. I just don't. Like, you can't get me unless it's, like, a life or death situation to run anywhere. Okay, if a lion is chasing me, maybe. That's a fat maybe. It just depends on how I'm feeling about living that day. Then I might just be like, stretch my arms out and be like, alright, lay it on me. Yeah. I don't know. What are some other hypocritical things? I have a website pulled up. I couldn't really pull it up because I was, like, driving a vehicle or whatever. But, okay. Oh! Yeah. I don't want others to talk bad about me behind my back, but I would do that. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's, like, such a real thing that happens all the time, and, like, okay, you know, it's definitely mean to, like, gossip behind people's backs, but, like, the perfect scenario is they're not gonna find out about it. So, why does it affect them? You know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. Not, like, gossiping. Genuinely venting about somebody. I only gossip a little bit. Like, whenever I hear the juicy tea at my school, I might be like, guys, did you hear about this? But, like, I don't know. I usually only, like, vent about people that, like, genuinely piss me off. Because I do that all the time. And I think that's fine. Oh my gosh, I like this. A person says they're tolerant, but only tolerates people who agree with them. That is so real. I feel like I know a lot of people who are like that. Like, on both sides of, like, political standings. I feel like I know a lot of people like that anyway. Um. Yep, this is me. A woman is always talking about how men and women should be treated as equals, but always expects men to pay for her meal on dates. Okay, well, I don't expect this, but like, I don't know, like, there's just things. You know what I mean? Like the little things that like make sense for guys to do. Like if there was a spider, feminism is gone. The man is getting the spider. I don't care. I do not care. Like, they're getting the spider or it just doesn't get in. That's all I have to say about that. There's some other ones. What? A person says they're a feminist but then mansplains all the time. Oh, like talking about a guy. I was like, how does a girl mansplain? But like, I don't know. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Oh my god, I just freaked out because I made a mistake one time trying to record these episodes, and I had my Bluetooth connected to my car, and the audio was terrible, so I had to like redo the entire thing. And my Bluetooth was connected, but because of my headphones, I'm okay. So thank goodness, headphones. Yeah, this one's real. A person advocates for religious freedom but then wants to exclude people whose religions are different from their own. I know people who are like this, and that makes me mad. This is me. This is me. A person gets upset with their housemates for not doing their dishes, then forgets to do their own dishes. Okay, but you know what? I always do my dishes. Like, if I ever make, like, a meal on the stove, I will immediately wash all of my dishes because I'm OCD like that, and I took what do you call it? A foods class. I took a foods class, and we had to do that, so that's just kind of, like, in my nature to clean up after myself. But my dad, you couldn't get him if he was on a cliff, hanging on by one arm to do his dishes. He would never do his dishes. In fact, I was making ramen yesterday, and I had to move his massive cast iron skillet to the sink. Because who else was going to do it? What are some other ones? Okay, we had to find, like, some less, like, general ones, because these are, like, ones that, like, I don't know. We're all hypocrites. 41 ways this generation doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh my god, this one made me laugh. We say we care about the environment, but the only plant we're saving is weed. That's funny. We complain that this generation is narcissistic, but take endless amounts of selfies. That's deathly true. But I feel like people who are not narcissistic still take selfies. But, like, somebody that's, like, obsessed with themselves probably takes 80 million selfies a day. But it's different for, like, Snapchat. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna send a snap to somebody that, like, doesn't have your face in it. If you want them to keep talking to you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I send enough, like, backwards camera photos, then people stop talking to me. Like, especially people that I don't talk to on a daily basis. We talk about how badly McDonald's treats its employees, but eat their drunk every Friday night. No, that's so funny because I know so many people. Because, you know, me and my friends, I feel like this is a tradition. Like, all the time we go, like, 10 minutes before McDonald's closes. And we see, like, all of the people that, like, are at parties, like, every single weekend are always there. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh, I know people like this. We complain we're never going out, but we're always the ones canceling plans. We want to lose weight, but never go to the gym. Well, bitch, I'm here. Bitch, I'm here. We call everyone a hypocrite while being a freaking hypocrite. So true. Okay, y'all, I think that's it. Like, oh no, I think I have, like, more stuff, but I can't really remember it, and it's about time to head into the gym, or else I won't have time to do anything else. So, I will see y'all on Wednesday with hopefully a special episode. But let's talk about what that episode might be. If it's not what I want it to be, then it's going to be... What are your favorite fast food restaurants in Effingham? Okay, that's all for today. Bye, guys.